Let's talk about one of the most iconic basketball teams in the world. You're listening to Chicago Bulls Nation.
All right, what's going on, Bulls Nation? So, Goran Dragic got released, and apparently it's mutual. So, Goran wants to go to a playoff team. We release him. We got too many guards. So, what can we do with that spot? Let's talk about it right after this. All right, Bulls Nation. So the news today was Goran Dragic got released. So I wasn't surprised about that because we have too many guards as it is, and he's not gonna see any minutes. And we know Goran wants to see some playing time. And I wonder how this would affect us re-signing Vooch, because I know they're good friends, and Vooch is one of the reasons why Goran even signed with the Bulls. But Goran was good, in the beginning of the season. He has a rapport with Andre Drummond. It seems like a floor general, but it didn't translate well, towards the end when we were struggling. He wasn't that calming force, as I would say, that he would be like a floor general, telling the team where to go and all that stuff. I mean, I guess he's one of the guys who are vocal about playing for each other, kind of thing, but again, it didn't translate well on the floor. However, in the short time that he was here, he was decent. I wouldn't say he helped. I wouldn't say that he helped the team lose. Kind of like sometimes our complaint about Levine when he's making bad decisions. But at the same time, he didn't provide what I thought he would provide in a consistent basis. That veteran presence and all that stuff. But with that being said, he's now, free to sign to any team that is looking for a point guard, maybe Miami. I think he'll go back there. So what are we going to do with that extra roster spot? As it is, it looks like we are all set. We got, 5 point guards. Maybe we can sign another wing, but I'm thinking, Will Barton just signed with Toronto Raptors today, so that's taken. I'm thinking an extra big, since we got rid of Tony Bradley, which we don't use, by the way. Just for insurance policy, we should sign, in my opinion, Nerlens Noel. Still relatively young, a rim protector, somebody that's not on the team. Or we can go with Serge Ibaka. I don't know, but in terms of, just for insurance policy, it's, let's say one of our bigs go down. We only have 2 right now in Drummond and Vooch. I don't really want a scenario where, again, we're going to go back to that Derrick Jones Jr. at the 5. Especially in the playoffs where you're going to play somebody like Embiid or Giannis, this big boys, Adebayo. You don't want somebody, which is undersized on that position. Just in case. I don't know if Nerlens Noel is looking for something like that, but he hasn't played in Detroit either. He goes to the Bulls, something goes down, or maybe you can play him at 4. I think he's versatile enough to handle that responsibility. Either way, whoever the Bulls signs, I think he's going to remain on the bench, honestly. Unless something catastrophic happens. Hopefully not, because God knows we can't endure another injury. Whoever it is that we sign, I think he's just going to be in the bench, just an insurance policy. But I'd rather have somebody who would address at least a need, which is rim protection or a 3-point shooter. But looking around the league right now, I don't see anyone who can impact us 3-point wise. So at least let's go with somebody who can actually block shots in either him. I'd rather get him than Serge Ibaka at this point, because Serge, I believe, is way past his prime. He can get in, I guess, bring some toughness in, because we know Serge is a little bit crazy. But as far as, I guess, upside and potential and rim protection and athleticism, I would still go with Nerlens Noel at this point. But it doesn't matter, because once Javonte comes back, and I heard he's close to coming back, that will be a moot point. As far as, again, 3-point shooter would be nice, but no one's really out there who can help us. So I'd be happy to whoever they sign. They're kind of close to the luxury tax, though. So I don't want them to be a repeat offender for a luxury tax for somebody who's gonna sit on the bench. So if that is the case and we're just going to the luxury tax, just don't sign anyone. Just don't. I highly doubt that's gonna happen anyway. But let me know in the comments, who do you want to fill with this new roster spot that we have? Should we just call in one of our G League guys like Terry? Who was that guy? Terry Taylor or something like that? Hey, he's a power forward. You never know. But yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts. We have a game tonight against Toronto, so I'm looking forward to that. But thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're a Bulls fan, and I'll see you guys in the next video.